Good morning, chat room. I know it's a bit of a later, odder one. You're probably sitting here thinking, what the heck is this game? It wasn't on the schedule, Rob. What's going on here? I just really wanted to play a dungeon crawler, and it was either this or The Lost Child, but The Lost Child got digitally delisted, so I didn't really fancy hunting down a physical copy online for it, especially because it's probably escalated in price substantially by now. And so here we are. I've just been really in the mood for another dungeon crawler RPG, so here we are. My throat is still turbo shot, if you can't already tell. I will be spending a lot of this stream mostly just kind of yapping, to be honest. Like, I'm just going to kind of vibe with Dungeon Crawler and chat about whatever. I don't know how long it's going to be, and I also don't know if it's going to be a one-off or if I'm going to come back to this game later. It depends how much I enjoy it or if I'm really in the mood to. It really is just kind of like a one-off oddball stream that is just here so I can just kind of talk about things here, there, and whatever. Like, tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting day, but it won't be obvious immediately. I've been alluding to it and hinting towards it, but there is something exciting that will be tomorrow, but I won't be streaming it in the morning. Tomorrow when I'm streaming, it won't be at my usual stream. Also, hey, one man, hope you're doing well. It will be at 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, so like 6 hours later than I usually stream at. This being because, to be blunt, it's under an embargo. I won't spoil what it is, but it's under embargo, so I literally can't stream it until then. So tomorrow being a more order timed stream, it just made sense. You know what? Just do something for a bit here today. So I don't know how long I'll be for and whatever. Also, I see you're still enjoying Lost Judgment. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. There's going to be both a scripted video and a live stream, and both of them are going to probably drop around the same time, which is 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Oh, a big city like that. The UK time zone. I am turbo tired. I am a little medicated because my throat is shot to shit, so I am going to be a little bit more, like, rambly today. But I just really wanted to play a dungeon crawler, and it was either this or Lost Child, but Lost Child, like I said, digitally delisted, so the only way I was getting it is buying a physical copy, and there's a funny thing about games that are digitally delisted that then have physical copies, is that the physical copies cost an arm and a leg. So for no reason. Fairs. I've already played like 20 minutes of this game, and by that I mean I skipped all the cutscenes and just played the gameplay to get a feel for it like last night, and it seemed pretty fun. The only thing is that this game has no good audio mixing whatsoever for the voice, which is why like the voice volume and the event voice volume is turned up compared to everything else. Because otherwise, if you have it all at the same level, you just can't hear the characters speak, regardless of whether you have their English and English or English. Can you tell I'm slightly medicated? Whether you have their voices in either English or Japanese. Because yeah, you can change it here. I don't mind the English VA, so I'll leave it as is.
Of refrain, coven of dusk.
So normalizing digital. Oh, absolutely. Apparently with like Lost Child, the game that I was going to cover, and for those wondering why I wanted to cover that one, it's because it's directly inspired by classic Shin Megami Tensei, so I've been super curious about that one. But the game changed publishers in like 2018 or 2019 or something, and when it did, the version that was on the digital stores just got delisted, and it never got relisted under the current publisher. So the only way to get Lost Child is to just own a physical copy. There was also another one that I was kind of curious about, but then I found out it never got a PS4 port. It was only on Vita, and I was like, oh, well, I can't really stream that. I might still check it out in my spare time, but still. Anyway, enough yapping. This game has like a 20-second intro load with the main character talking at you, so...
You're about to embark on an adventure filled with strange, wondrous happenings. And at the heart of this adventure, there resides a mysterious book. All shall unfold before your eyes.
Also, if I do enjoy this game has a piss easy platinum list, or trophy list, because it's literally just beat the game.
So it begins.
The way it works is as you proceed through the game, you collect journal notes. The journal notes are literally just recapping the main story, right? Every single new page pops a trophy. So if you beat the game, you will max out the journal.
Here we are, the town of Refrain.
And then that's the platinum. That's it. That's the entire fucking trophy list. It's like 56 pages, 56 trophies. You win. Just beat the game. Rudimentary outcome also. Yeah. I prefer physical goods. I have a lot of physical games. The only reason I get digital sometimes is literally just... if I plan on streaming the game, I usually get digital either so I can access it on launch without having to wait for the physical copy to show up. Oh boy, this is an NIS game? Yes, indeedy. Or, well, to be honest, it's almost entirely just because of streaming. Either because I want to stream it in time, or because I don't want to keep on, like, swapping discs. So I just have the digital version. Except when this guy looking ass art. Oh, fairs. This game has a sequel as well that came out a lot more recently. Cool, I think it's called, oh, I had it on the tip of my tongue. I think it's like Labyrinth of Concord. Not that Concord.
Wow! Look, Madame Dronia, crabbies! Little pinchy crabbies!
Freshwater crabs from the nearby brook scuttle to and fro near the little girl's feet. Also, when I say I skipped the cutscenes, this cutscene goes on forever, so I eventually just skipped it because I was like, you know what, I just want to play the fucking game. The woman lowers her hood, her black hair shimmering as it cascades the length of her back, and the little girl does the same.
Luca, I thought I told you to stay in the caravan. Get back inside now.
Right, let's do
or I'll
that
turn
character's
you
iconic
into
and
a
distinct.
toad.
Yeah, absolutely.
No! I don't want to be a toad! I'll go back! I'll go back!
This is why I hate kids.
Also, I'm not sure who voices Dronia, but it vaguely sounds like, the actress that voices Zero in Drakengard 3 and original Mitsuru from classic Persona 3. Dronia takes out a letter and begins to read it. The broken sealing wax on the letter bears the impression of a crab.
When you arrive, come to my manor. We have other matters to discuss.
But Dronia's our main character, but not quite. We'll get into it when we get into it. They're not just, oh, not say fuck them kids, bro. Like, the way it works is, as we get into it, she basically summons a bunch of minions, and the minions are who you play as when dungeon crawling, so you're not quite playing as her. But at the same time, oh, that makes sense.
What's this? A visitor in our town? How rare. Why, hello, puppet. What's a pretty town like you?
Yeah, Dronia didn't even need to try. Yeah, Dronia, like, doesn't give a fuck about anything from the little bit I played, and I kind of appreciate that kind of character.
Anyways, could you maybe spare some change? I already spent all my booze money for today. Huh? Okay. Got a bum leg, do ya?
Oh, yes.
Let old Newt give you a piggyback tour of our fair town. Hop on, milady.
The shepherd leers at Dronia with a hungry look in his eyes.
Newt, was it? I have a sneaking suspicion that you're plenty drunk as it is.
Really? We'll give that away.
I know better than to trust a drunk's memory. Besides, you don't seem quite intelligent enough to be our guide.
Besides, you look quite dumb.
What'd you say?
Perhaps you've merely deluded yourself into thinking you're familiar with this town.
That's... well... no,
No!
you at least.
Is that so? Then, do you know where I might find the Well of Kalaza?
Yeah, of course. Everyone in Refrain knows about the well. It's famous. From the town gate, you just walk straight ahead to the western square. So anyways...
Straight ahead. Then I didn't need to ask you at all. We're done here. Oh, and for the record, I can't afford to waste my traveling expenses on drunk shepherds.
What? You think you can get lippy with me? Just 'cause you got a pretty face and perky knockers?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, it's one of those games writing, huh? When I was looking up dungeon crawlers, there was like a really long like subreddit thread basically talking about other dungeon crawlers that you might be worth trying. And when it got to this one, they said, look, there's a little bit of fan service here and there, but outside of that, it's pretty solid. And I was like, all right, sure, I'll try it. Then it was only a little bit. I see what they mean by a little bit. Dronya raises her hand and her eyes glow in an eerie crimson.
Note, our business here is finished. Now piss off.
Why, you... Suck a bitch. You ain't even that pretty.
It is one of those games that's based for it.
He forgot one of his lambs. What a careless shepherd.
That is not a lamb baying. That is a person in a sound booth. Don't shut the fuck up.
So be it. Hey, Luca.
Here I am, Madam Junior. You called for me?
Take care of this lamb for me.
Take care of it? You mean, like a pet? I get to keep it? Really?
Just make sure it behaves and keep it out of the caravan.
Come here, Baba!
She named it already. That child is usually so indecisive.
Huh? Here? Is this the place, Madam Dronia?
Yes. Our destination is the Well of Kalaza, which resides here in the corner of Refrain's town square. The caravan shall serve as our base of operations.
Also, I know they mentioned it in the previous cutscene, but you kind of can't really see it, so I'll just point it out. Dronya only seems to have one working leg, so she's always leaning on a cane when she moves anywhere. It's why you don't really see her move outside of you just walk to locations, because I guess they didn't really want to animate that. But our protag is a gothic, no-nonsense, doesn't give a shit witch, but has one working leg.
Oh.
Now, start setting up the caravan campsite, and see that you finish before dusk.
Okay, I'll get started right away. Just watch.
And do not bring that lamb inside the caravan, understood? The only thing I hate more than children is animals.
Okay then. Baba, you wait here. Be good, okay?
The caravan, our magic base.
Now, to prepare for the expedition. Luca, fetch me the Tractatus de Monstrum.
Huh? But what about the governor's letter?
Eh?
The letter said we had to meet him once we got here, right? Shouldn't we do that?
My time is far too precious to waste on the likes of him. All he'll do is prattle on and on while saying nothing of actual importance. Now, if you have time to presume what I should be doing, then begin the preparations. Chop chop, Luca.
The caravan will serve as your base of operations. Before you face the labyrinth, make sure you take all necessary precautions. At the moment, only the Witch Report and Record Memories facilities are available. When specific conditions are met, you can select Witch Report to view an event and advance the story. Record Memories is how you save your fucking game. From the title screen, select Continue and then, yep. And then more will become available as you go if you need to review. Oh, this is funny. Hey, if you ever need to review anything, check the online manual by visiting the content info screen from the home screen. Like, fucking just put a help guide in the game, you fucks. However, you will need an internet connection. Now then, once you've saved your game, please select Witch Report. That's so fucking lazy, but I appreciate they at least tell you, but come on. I'm gonna make a save file. There, I've saved. But you can see on the top, we have our money of silver. Mana is tied to the dungeon crawling itself. Puppets are the characters you're actually going to be controlling in combat. Outside the rotunda.
Is this the well?
This appears to be the Well of Kalaza. It's inside this rotunda, to be precise.
But it's locked. That means you're not allowed inside. Isn't that what a lock means?
It's not much of a lock, really.
Are you gonna open it with your magic?
Shut up! Keep your voice down.
Using 2 wires, Junior picked the lock with minimal effort. Yeah, some magic.
Breaking and entering?
She shouts.
You do that, Anti-Dronia?
Relax, I'm not bothering anyone. Besides, what did you just call me?
Junior closed her fist, exposing a prominent pointy knuckle, and bonked Luca on the head. Youch.
You can't. You can't do that. I won't put up with this, Madame Dronia.
Must you always cry? Come, the well is waiting for us. Rumor has it this well is connected to an underground labyrinth.
Rumor has it, ooh. Sorry.
That rumor may, in fact, be true. I sense a vast amount of magic coming from below.
It looks really old. Are we going down the well? Is that even safe?
For us? No. It's full of miasma down there. That's no place for humans. In fact, no human has ever gotten out alive, with one exception. Luca, fetch the Tractatus de Monstrum.
The what?
Okie dokie. I'll go get it. Let's go, Baba.
Leave the lamb. Just bring me the book at once.
Baba seems attached to Luca.
Hey, I gotta work right now. I'll feed you later, but you gotta wait right here, okay?
No one has ever gotten out alive. Well, that's why we have the Tractatus de Monstrum and the puppet soldiers.
Did she just kick the fucking goat down there? Baba looked away. Junior gave the lamb a firm kick and sent the poor thing tumbling down the well. How horrible.
Shut up. You'll draw attention to us.
Jonya's kind of a bitch.
Interesting.
Baba! You killed Baba! You're so mean, Madame Dronia! You're the meanest! The meanest! Baba! Baba! Baba!
Ugh, all this racket over one sheep. Shut up. Now, did you bring the book? Throw it in.
Huh? In the well? No, Madame Dronia, we can't do that. Then Tracty will die too.
Tracty. Don't give it a nickname.
We don't know what'll happen if we throw it in. And I got a bad feeling about this.
You only get a bad feeling when you're about to wet the bed.
That's not true. I don't want the bed.
Just give me the book already.
Jonya snatches the Tractatus de Monstrum from Luca's hand and drops it down the well.
Now, Tractatus de Monstrum. Go forth and conquer the unexplored underground labyrinth of Refrain.
She said it. It only took us 20 minutes into the stream, but we're in the game. A wooden puppet strings forth from the monstrum. The magical energy of the underground labyrinth transformed the wooden puppets into man-sized soldiers. The monstrum cannot move, but the puppet soldiers can carry it as they explore the labyrinth. It seems Luca named each doll soldier herself, but don't worry about that right now. Let's keep moving. Yeah, we got Crowley, Kermit, Bruce, Arachne, and Ophid. And we were in. This is the entrance to the Labyrinth of Refrain. They say it's filled with wondrous treasures that are guarded by monsters and traps. This, of course, is enticing bait for adventurers. However, it's not, shall we say, wise for humans to enter the labyrinth, so we'll be sending puppet soldiers to explore instead. Now then, let's begin the exploration. Luca looked really hard to make these puppets, and it would be a shame not to use them. You can use up or just hold X and you'll just move forward, or down the button to move backwards, and left and right to change direction. When facing a direction, you could sidestep using the triggers, or by holding circle and then press in any direction you want to go. While exploring the labyrinth, you'll encounter and fight monsters. The enemy radar at the top of the screen will glow red when you approach a monster. Proceed with caution in such instances. Remember to review the online manual if your controls are unclear, if you wish to know more convenient ways to play. But you can see on the radar, it's not like a normal kind of spawn rate thing. There's literally enemies are around, they're just invisible, and they're moving too. So there's an enemy like right next to us. He's probably in here. Dang, the blue jewel. They won't open. Maybe there's a switch somewhere.
I have arrived.
Your puppet soldiers will battle monsters lurking in the labyrinth. So let's go over the battle system. At the start of the battle, you'll input commands to your puppet soldiers. Your puppets are assigned to units called covens, and you will issue commands to each coven. Each coven can have up to 3 puppet soldiers assigned as attackers. After you command each coven, press triangle to confirm your commands at yes to begin combat. Covens you have not commanded will perform normal attacks when you press triangle to start. If your coven's HP is reduced to 0, you'll be annihilated and sent back to base with penalties. Donum is crucial for defeating enemies quickly and healing injured allies. Donum is similar to magic, and it'll be spending a DP, as in Diamond Pearl and Donum points. Y is used for offensive Donum, and healing Donum will help you conquer the underground labyrinth. Remember to use the Fortify Coven and escape commands to avoid worst case scenarios. Select Fortify Coven to boost a Coven's defense, reducing income damage, and escape to run fucking away. The more battles you fight, the more familiar you'll become with the battle system. But if you usually just press triangle and go, everyone will just do basic attacks.
I won!
The miasma doesn't seem that thick, Expedition Group. I should have brought less stuff, Expedition Group. These onion creatures are worthless. Oh, that is a thing you can see on the map. Oh, if you touch the touchpads, you can add more or take away things from the HUD. Stun and preparation. You have a small chance of stunning enemies whenever you damage them. Enemies, however, can also do the same to you. Whenever a character or enemy is stunned, any actions they would perform that turn is immediately cancelled. Stun only lasts for the 1 round, so you can still act on the next. So it's like flinch in Pokemon. Instead of immediately attacking, some enemies will use their turn to prepare an attack in the next turn. These prepared attacks are very powerful. You can defend against them by fortifying. You can also attempt to interrupt these attacks by stunning the enemy after they start prepping.
I have arrived.
Ow.
We did it!
So I like filling in all the pixel gaps. I'll set up a camp here, expedition group. At the front of the gate, a monster is feasting on dead flesh. Grr, 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 grah. The monster screams and rushes at you.
Let the battle begin!
I only have healing. So what's special order do?
I'm coming!
Oh, okay, it's just special damage.
Right there.
Good crit. Okay, so now it's got to do its special attack. If I just have everyone defend. Ow, ay, alright. Ooh.
Me next.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Huh?
Me next. Yeah. Hi. Ta.
Oh, I think it's dead. Yep.
That was easy.
Was it? We got beat up a little bit. A corpse clings to a piece of paper, message is scrawled on it. Many have entered the hell beyond this gate, none have returned. Fly back from whence ye came. Return the slip of paper back where you found it and leave. The corpse clutches a note that says turn back. Fuck! Immediately fell. The brigade receives damage from the fall. The section seems thick with powerful miasma. You will suffer significant damage if you continue this way. Ow. Oh shit, you weren't kidding. The brigade led by the monstrum have fallen. Off in the distance, you hear Lucas' distressed voice. Oh, I guess the game begins now. This is a story of...
of a faraway world, where faint traces of magic still linger. A world called Tennis. The mysterious town of Refrain resides there. And deep beneath that isolated and forsaken town lies an unexplored underground labyrinth. Nobody knows who built it, or when it was built. Some say it holds treasures that could control the world. Treasures that could make one immortal. And a slumbering demon king whose awakening could end the world. But no one knows for certain.
Is she... Look at the shadow. Is she eating the apple from the top? What the fuck?
What is known is that the labyrinth is filled with cursed miasma. A substance that brings death to any human it touches. One day, a witch arrived at Refrain with the intention of exploring this labyrinth. Her name was Dusk Witch Dronia. She had in her possession a legendary book, said to have been written by the only man to explore the labyrinth and survive. She had the Tractatus de Monstrum.
Da-da-da-da! Welcome! Welcome to the dusk of tennis. Huh? What? Are you still asleep? Huh. That's odd. Did I make a mistake? Hello? Hello? Oh, you're awake. Nice. Hi there, you
You're finally awake.
Did you have a nice dream? Of course, you can't respond. Not in your condition. Anyway, I'm sorry to dump this on you all at once, but I have a very important announcement to make.
You've come to make an announcement? Is Sora the Hedgehog a bitch-ass motherfucker?
In just a couple minutes, your soul will vanish. Dun dun dun! What a shocking turn of events! Surprised, huh? I am too. In fact, you probably can't tell, but you don't have a physical form right now. But it's alright. We'll figure something out. Don't worry about it. For now, can you just continue along this path? Well, it's not like you really have a choice right now. Chop chop! Time's a-wastin'. Let's get moving! Oh yeah!
The voice said your soul would vanish. Perhaps you should listen to it. Magia. Evil, enigmatic space.
Hey, not that way!
The fuck you, bitch? As you explore the labyrinth, you will sometimes be prompted to perform specific actions. For example, you might be prompted to jump a gap, or you might be prompted to open a door in front of you. Some prompts involve the use of switches to open doors or activate devices that are blocking your way. If a location requires an action to be performed, the prompt for that action will appear in the center of the screen.
Unfortunately, there are no enemies for you to beat up on here.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I see a button.
That's it! You're pretty nimble.
Wait, just switch your door unlock.
Just a little further.
There is a lot of like little voice lines for just going the wrong way, just because I want to clear up the map.
This place sure is mysterious, huh?
Mysterious?
Too bad I can't tell you where you are.
Whoops. The controls are slightly sensitive.
Oh, that reminds me. We're almost there.
Boink.
Oh, this is it! This is it! I've been waiting for this. Welcome! You finally made it! Now it's time for the last step. Just leap into this book. You'll be fine, trust me. Besides, we've got a heart-pounding, fantastic adventure ahead of us, filled with romance and courage. So the answer is clear. If you've got a fistful of bravery and 2 scoops of curiosity, steel yourself and dive in.
Leap into the book, you can do it. I'll just faceplant the cover of it.
How do you feel? Your soul just went into this book. But this is no ordinary book. Why, this feared, cursed book is known as the Tractatus de Monstrum. And from now on, that's what you are. Beneath the town of Refrain, there is an unexplored underground labyrinth. The Tractatus de Monstrum was written by the only man ever to return from this labyrinth alive. Rumor is, he stayed awake for 7 days and 7 nights writing this book. How scary! But this is just a rumor after all. And my facts are, shall we say, unfounded. Because the guy who wrote this book up and died after he finished it. That sort of detail tends to make people skeptical. Anyway, afterward, a bunch of drunk idiots waged a bloody battle over the Tractatus de Monstrum. Huh? Are you mad? Come on, tell me what you're feeling right now.
A firm denial silence.
It's understandable, I suppose. Your soul is sealed in that creepy thing. Oh yes. Could you also tell me your name? You may be the Tractatus de Monstrum, the book that records fate, but your name is still important, even if no one calls you by it.
Your soul's been placed in a book called the Tractatus de Monstrum. Tell his mysterious voice your name. Oh, I have to actually... Oh, okay.
I see. Boy, it must be tough to be with such a powerful great witch. Anyway... Oh, I can't interfere that much longer. Try to enjoy yourself. Remember, everything you'll need on your journey can be acquired as you go. Now go. I wish you good fortune on your journey.
And hopefully... Lunar year 3616 1313.
Witch! Lady Witch! Lady Witch! Lady Witch!
Huh?
Please wake up! Please! Wake up!
Shut up! And never call me a witch while we're in the town. The peasants in this backwater do not take kindly to witches.
Then what should I call you?
Madam Baba. Isn't like Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga. No, actually, call me Madame Dronia. Now, let me sleep. It's been a week since we left Craven, and the town should finally be within sight.
No! Wait! The book! The book is moving!
Huh?
Ah! It's got eyes! It's looking right at me!
Hey! Don't drop it, you little idiot! Stop the caravan! Luca, how many times have I explained the importance of this book to you? Eyes on this book. Why, I should spank your bottom raw for saying something so stupid. Or shall I prepare a special potion? One that will force you to say your true name so I can make you more obedient.
Ah! Not my name! Not my name! Anything but that!
Oh, is Luca's real name like our name? Or what we put in? Is that what this is?
Madame Dronia! Madame Dronia!
Must you cry all the time?
No, I mean it! The book really has eyes! And a mouth, too!
You're still prattling on about...
Look! See?
Huh. This is...
See? It's got eyes, doesn't it? I told you so!
What? I didn't feel any mana flowing through that book when we left. I can feel... a soul. What's going on? How could this book have a soul? And why did I not notice until now? Eyes and a mouth. Hey, Tractatus de Monstrum. If you can talk, say something. So you can't actually talk. Regardless, it does seem to have a will of its own. At any rate, this book does appear to understand human language.
Amazing! This book understands us! Since it's the Tractatus de Monstrum, let's call it Tracty. Yeah, Tracty. Tracty. Hear me, Tracty? I'm...
Okay, so yeah, we've gone back in time and now we're going to catch up to where we was in that prologue, I assume.
But how is it possible for me not to have noticed this? Every living creature has a soul, and with that soul comes a consistent flow of mana. I'm just speculating, but perhaps this book just spontaneously gained a soul. I wonder.
Tracty, can you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Can you?
I'm wasting my time thinking about this. If a soul resides in that book and it can understand us, then we just have to use it to our advantage. Oh, Tractatus de Monstrum. I'm going to keep you very busy. Luca, if we're to reach the town before nightfall, stop playing with that book and get this caravan moving.
Oh, Madame Dronia! Wait for me! We made it, Madame Dronia! We're here! We're here!
Johnny looks out the window of the caravan at the rotunda housing the well.
That's where the well is. I can't imagine why someone would bother building that rotunda around it.
Madame Dronia! I'm gonna set the wheel wedges so the caravan won't move!
Now that the brat is gone... All right, Tractatus de Monstrum. If you truly understand my language, then listen carefully. This is our home now, as well as your base of operations as you carry out your mission. Your mission has one objective: conduct a thorough exploration of the labyrinth beneath Refrain, and conquer it. The labyrinth is filled with toxic miasma that no human can hope to survive. But you are not human, and with you and Luca's puppet soldiers at our disposal, I'm certain we can conquer it. A puppet soldier is an immortal magical being known as a Manania, created by placing a soul within a puppet. They are lifeless here on the surface, but when exposed to mana, they become animate. And my witch's intuition is telling me that there are rich stores of mana underground. I can tell you have a will of your own, so before I continue, I must ask, will you conquer the labyrinth for me?
Sure.
Oh, you consent. I didn't expect that answer from you, but it's a good answer nonetheless. All that aside, there was no reason for me to ask you that question in the first place. Care to know why?
Because she was going to make us do it even if we said yes or no.
Because I don't trust you. A book that happens to contain a soul. And that book has agreed to explore the labyrinth for me, no questions asked. Impossible. I refuse to believe such rubbish. I only believe in that which I can personally observe and affect. Now, here's something you should know. I can sense the flow of mana within others. By manipulating that flow, I can enthrall souls to carry out my bidding. To a certain extent, that is. You possess a soul and mana, and you also possess a name. That's all I need to exercise my power. Do you understand what I'm going to do with you?
Dronia raises her hand and her eyes glow an eerie crimson.
Tractatus de Monstrum, hear my words. I, Dusk Witch Dronia, command you. Obey me and use my witch brigade to conquer the Labyrinth of Refrain. You cannot break this soul-bound pact. Once your soul has carried out this order, only then will I liberate it from this loathsome world. You cannot disobey me now. But you're not completely enthralled either. For the most part, you can act as you please. Whether you lust for destruction or riches, you're free to indulge either desire when you're beneath the ground. Though you have less freedom on the surface, if you require the services of this caravan, speak to Luca. Do you understand? Otherwise, I don't care how you carry out my order, as long as you produce results.
Madame Dronia! Madame Dronia! I placed the wedges on the wheels. I wedged them in real good.
The brat returns. Now then, Tractatus de Monstrum, let's begin our preparations.
You obtain 3 puppet bodies, you obtain 3 soul packs, and you obtain some mana and silver. Nice. With the Witch's Brigade, conquer the underground labyrinth of Refrain. As a soul within the Tractatus de Monstrum, you will use the puppet soldiers to conquer the labyrinth. First, create puppet soldiers to form the Witch Brigade you will use to conquer the labyrinth. To craft a puppet soldier, select Workbench from the base menu. At the workbench, you can craft, repair, or destroy puppet soldiers. You can craft a variety of puppet soldiers at the workbench. However, you'll need puppet parts and a soul vial to create a puppet soldier. Every soul vial has a soul clarity rating. The higher this rating, the stronger the puppet soldier. Select repair puppet to use items that can repair a puppet's broken parts. Losing an arm or a leg will reduce the puppet soldier's... Oh, fucking hell, it is Fear and Hunger again. What do you mean they can lose an arm and a leg? So repair it as soon as possible. Select destroy puppet to erase a puppet soldier's soul, permanently destroying it. Use transfer soul when it becomes available to move a puppet soldier's soul to a new puppet body. This will strengthen the soul, resulting in a stronger puppet soldier. Now select craft puppet and make your puppet soldiers. Oh, you can decide gender on them, hell yeah. Their job class, each faucet is unique, so please choose them carefully. Some faucets have high attack, others have high defense, of course. Look, you can manually name the puppet soldiers or name them at random if you're feeling adventurous. Let's go to your puppet soldier stats. Hit points, taking damage HP. HP is die. DP is donum points. These points are consumed when using donum. Strength is strength, it will affect attack. DMP is donum power, it affects donum strength total DP. Agility is agility, affects avoidance. Dexterity is hit rate and crit rate. Constitution, it affects defense and total health. And Shim is charm, a puppet soldier with high charms that's likely to be targeted by most enemies, but certain foes will pursue them relentlessly. Okay. Man, go pick your faucets. Oh, interesting. The male is a... What the fuck do you mean male? That is not a male. So we need a knight. And she can be our Azul. Nihilistic? Fucking yeah, sure.
Let's keep working together. I can't hold back all the time.
Wait, what? Who's this male? Who's not a male?
Ooh,
I'll show
would
in
you
a
like some
second.
tea? Yeah.
Natural, flat, sharp. No. Stance, standard, sun, move. What the fuck does this? HP defense, but reduces. But there's a boy who doesn't look anything even remotely boyish as a character. Enemy ambushes inflict startle less often. Lucky number, fucking 4. But not this character, we'll get to that one.
Let's work hard together.
Something based on a puppet. Azul was born. Yay. Fucking this one. Does that look like a boy to you? Look, on the left middle, male. Does that look male? I like how the alternate appearances, the bikini gets bigger. Why does the male mage look like that? was the weirdest character sheet design ever. Yeah, right. I think this game is designed to be as mature as possible. Fairs. Oh, this is your defense unit, Pure and Pier Fortress. And then Mad Raptor. Okay. Let's take a mage. You can be... I'm just going to name them off the characters from my book, so you could be Luna. Lady Luna Min. Fuck it, we'll go appearance too. Fucking nihilistic. Stickler, zealous, pouty, stubborn, fickle, cheerful. Seems like your name female character book. I never finished it. Now, most of these people are probably going to be, you know, yeah, no, we'll go happy.
Yeah, they barely fit in these clothes. There! Hut! Hut! Oh my, oh dear, oh goodness.
That's Netgear's voice actress, isn't it?
There! Eh? There! There! Hut! Oh my, oh dear, oh goodness.
Huh? Huh? What do you want? Huh? Huh? What do you want?
You know what? No, she's going to be voiced by Netgear. But yeah, I'll name most of them after Demon of Zenelheim characters, my book. Squishy body, sure. Lucky number, yours can be 11.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
And then last one. We got a knight, we got a mage. I'll take her, because, no, speed. You can be Ellie Boone.
I don't like onions. I don't like carrots. I like dogs. Nap time, nap time! Nap time, nap! Look, look! Ha! Time to hunt everything!
I recognize that voice as well, fucking...
Thank you!
Alright, we have a team. Now you have your puppet soldiers. Next step is to bring them in covens and form your brigade. Puppet soldiers must be assigned to the coven troop and registered to your party. To form a coven, the name of each puppet soldier must be pledged to a soul pact. Register that soul pact with your brigade. You can dispatch going into battle. Now press triangle to bring up that menu. Right now you can make up to 3 puppet soldiers. More puppets will put you at a greater advantage. But before you form your brigade, let's go over the menu. You can view the menu. From the menu you can view and edit a variety of information. Select characters to view your puppet soldier stats and change their equip. Select items to use consumable items or view the items you find in the labyrinth. Select map to see how much of the labyrinth you've uncovered. Select the information, the Tractatus information to view Tracti's learned skills and karma score. Select options to customize different game settings to your liking. Select suspend if you want to stop playing and create temporarily suspended save data. For now, select the formation, create your brigade. So it's your pause menu. It's funny how we're an hour in and we've just got access to our pause menu. At the brigade formation menu, you can register soul packs and assign puppet soldiers to convents. A coven is a troop of multiple units within the witch's brigade. Each coven can contain 1 or more puppet soldiers that collectively make up the brigade as a whole. Puppet soldiers must be pledged to a soul pack before they can be assigned. There's a variety of soul packs that can be used to form covens, each one different from the last. Some packs provide special bonuses to puppet soldiers or allow them to use powerful donum. The main benefit of the soul packs is acquiring new and powerful donum to use. The donum that a puppet soldier can use depends on a specific coven soul pack they are a part of. Only 5 covens can be registered to a brigade. Consider the best strategy for your situation. Now, let's go over assigning puppet soldiers to a coven, and placing those covens in the brigade. First, register a soul pack to one of the 5 brigade slots. Next, assign puppet soldiers to the soul pack slots. Your starting soul packs only have 1 slot though. At the formation menu, press the up and down buttons to select a coven, and press left and right to select a slot. Finally, each soul pack has a coven cost. The brigade coven cost cannot exceed 100. Go ahead and assemble your brigade. I wish I could check what flame dance is. I'm assuming it's just magic, but still. So is that set? Okay. I mean, you actually can't click anything else, except you can hold L1 and press the entrance to just go back to the title. I'll save. So you guys are met with a dark void again for a minute. There we go.
It's almost dusk. Perfect. At this hour, my powers are at their peak.
Well, I guess she is a dusk witch.
Are we really gonna do this? The miasma underground might be really, really thick.
And also the last gang of hoodlums we sent down there got eviscerated really quick.
Are you saying the miasma might be denser than we anticipate?
Maybe just a little.
Well, that's certainly possible. And we only have 1 Tractatus de Monstrum. No harm in being cautious, I suppose.
And so Dronya murmurs an eerie incantation.
I clad thee in armor everlasting, with which to stay the foul miasma.
You learned the Tracti skill Yellow Miasma Null. Now you can explore without being damaged by the miasma. Incredible! Why didn't you do that the first fucking time?
Miasma. It probably wouldn't affect you anyway, but it doesn't hurt to take precautions.
Alright, back into the well we go.
I brought Trakti! I got it right here!
Give it to me.
Dronya snatches the Tractatus de Monstrum from Luca's hands and drops it down the well.
Now, Tractatus de Monstrum, go forth and conquer the unexplored underground labyrinth of refrain.
She said it. Obtain the Tracty skill Yellow Miasma Ward. Conquer the Labyrinth of Refrain, where humans fear to tread. Find an item that will satisfy Madame Dronya. Oh. I see. I see. 31 by 31 grid, huh? Okay. Did you know mana is the source of all magical power? You've already attained some mana from defeating enemies, let's go over it. Compared to the surface, the underground labyrinth is far richer in mana. You can use the mana you bring back from the labyrinth at different facilities within the caravan. On rare occasions, you might find a solid mass of concentrated mana in the labyrinth. These are worth a lot of mana if you see one, so just walk over to claim it. Also, you can sometimes find the extract mana from the walls of the labyrinth itself. The magical power that mana excludes will increase your chances of finding rare items and equipment inside the labyrinth. The fastest way to strengthen your puppet soldier is through equipment upgrades, so hoarding mana can help you in that regard. However, excess mana may result in misfortune. Moderation is key in all things, and gathering mana is no exception. Oh, is it literally where we got the same thing we just did? Okay. But you better get used to this, because if they ever port, I say get used to this, I have no idea if they're ever going to do it. If they ever port SMT 1 and 2, or if we get a Strange Journey remaster, they all look like this. These games are old school dungeon crawler RPGs.
Ready or not.
I want to see what Flame Dance looks like.
Naughty, naughty.
Jesus, okay. Victory!
Cake.
I wonder what's with the... Is that like, is the yellow trying to say it's like an actual, like, maybe the legend will tell us. Indestructible wall, okay. So yeah, they are like map boundaries then. Oh, okay, I had a feeling one of them might take the sword. The Vanguard and Rearguard and weapon range. Oh, okay, this is like any game ever. Your covens are placed in either Vanguard or Rearguard. The Vanguard protects the Rearguard and is more easily exposed to enemy attacks. Now, weapon ranges fall under 3 types, Van, Rear, and Van and Rear. The strength of the Vanguard and the Rearguard is dependent on how optimally you equip the individual members of your coven. Sword, hammers, scythes, and katar are the strongest in the Vanguard, while crossbows and bells are the strongest in the Rearguard. Oh, so my mage should be on the back row, got it. Lance and lamps are strong in both the Van and Rear. If a character's weapon range does not match it when it's going to face, the character's performance will not be... Oh, that's what mismatch means, got it. Always pay close attention to the dynamic between the Vanguard, the Rearguard, and the weapon your covens are using. Okay, there we go. Alright, that took me a second to kind of like fucking fiddle in, but we got it.
Ready or not? You can't naughty, naughty. Ah! Yeah. Piece of cake. One, two, three, go! Ta!
Oh, goodbye. Thank you, Ellie.
Cake.
Sorry, it's a bad habit, I know, but I've got to like fill in all the blocks.
I'm nervous. Ha! Piece of cake.
I guess we're not immediately dying of the miasma this time.
You okay?
Ow, that hits a lot harder.
Naughty. Another successful hunt. I did it! I'm stronger! Oh my. How'd I get so strong?
Oh, it's so slow to just use an item. Just let me click. Fucking hell.
One, two, three, go! Ta! Yeah! Another successful hunt.
Oh, is that the way? Oh, well, fuck. I was saying, I think that's the way back up.
Ah! Yeah! Piece of cake.
Hmm.
One, two, three, go! Ta!
Alright, storing power.
Here I come! Yes! Victory! I'm nervous.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, leave Hazel alone. Oh my God, they was all ganging up on her.
Here I come!
God damn it, I touched the mana and it spawns an enemy.
Yeah. Piece of cake.
Cool, there's nothing in here.
I'm nervous. You can't get me. Yeah. Let's go. Please wait. Critical hit.
Alright, just scream it out.
Oh my. How'd I get so strong?
Oh, and that's the other side of the pit. Okay. Ah!
Ready or not?
Oh my god, not again!
Miss me. Yeah. There. Ta. Miss me.
He's all just getting fucking throat stomped over there. It's not there. Leave the girl alone.
You have fun. Yeah. Please wait. Ha. Yeah. Piece of cake.
One way to do is see what's over here. Okay, no, it literally is only the stairs, huh? Okay. I went too far. Oh well.
1, 2, 3, go! Huh. Miss me. Ah! Please wait. You can't get me. You can't get me. Yeah. Let's go. Critical hit. Piece of cake.
I took 4 steps. Cool.
Ah! Yeah. Yes, victory.
Lance's bells, like the story said. Expedition group.
I'm nervous. Ah!
Fuck it. Oh, get destroyed.
Victory.
Solve, Lance. I wonder why it lets us like manually equip them, but the optimization doesn't put a weapon in each hand. Oh, we got a pact. Because I shouldn't try to platinum Mario Scales the finale. No, no, you fucking shouldn't. I say this as someone who likes that game. No, you fucking shouldn't. I platinumed Nightmares on the Vita. That wasn't too bad. It was just grindy. Same puppet parts. It's got glitches. Oh, what you mean? The rushed poor quality of those games is finally catching up to it. Fuck. Who'd have guessed? Oh, so I still got to find a switch for that. Oh, there's mana I missed.
Ready or not?
Relatively short. Oh yeah, because all it was with Nightmares was making sure you get the good ending. And then everything else afterwards was just a little grindy, and that was it.
Piece of cake.
That being said, it did take me a year to platinum that game, because I got, I kid you not, all the way to the final dungeon, and then just burnt out.
1, 2, 3, go! This is nothing. Piece of cake.
And then like a year later, I went, oh, I never finished that. So then picked it up, realized I was like 2 floors away from the final boss. Did both endings. Did the bonus dungeon, and got the platinum. Like legit, if you go through my trophies, you'll see it. You'll be like, oh wow, you did all of these. Like you did like 99% of the trophy list, and then like a whole fucking year passes, and then there's the last couple trophies. Oh, was anything below it?
Ready or not?
But yeah, I was just, like I said before, I was just really in the mood for a dungeon crawler RPG. It's not exactly what I want this, like in terms of like feel and tone, but I'm having a good time. Because I know what I want. I want SMT, and that's the trouble. I want classic SMT 1 and 2 dungeon crawling, or like Persona 1 dungeon crawling, and I'm not going to get it, and I need to accept that. You know what is annoying though? Is that there's, I kid you not, a fucking fan game that is like, everything I've seen on it's like, this is like 110% SMT and it's not even trying. And I'm like, man, why does it have to be a fan game though? So it's never gonna come to console. It's Toho Scarlet, I think it's like Scarlet Dreams or something like that. Yes, it's a Toho fan game, can you believe it? And like, it's literally just SMT1 but Toho, and I'm like, come on. Okay, this was a dead end. Okay, there's still something on the previous floor we need to check.
Ready or not? Ha! Yes! Victory!
But I am still holding out hope that they will eventually make... that Atlas will eventually make SMT 1 and 2 more available as well.
1, 2, 3, go!
Oh, successive battles. Oh, okay.
Another successful hunt. Ready or not? Ha!
Let's see arena so far from every planet first. I never really got into Toho. The only thing I know is the fucking... I don't even know if it's tied to Toho. I'm pretty sure it is. The Bad Apple MV that everyone, like, references all the fucking time.
How'd I get so strong?
And, that they're mostly, like, shmup games. Not shmups, the bullet hell games, sorry. It's just a lot of, like, the spin-offs and extra games. It's like, oh, not. Oh, Scythe. Small soul, okay.
Ready or not? You can't get me! Kuriko!
X-ray moo. And the green head girl. Oh, Fez. Oh, then you know even more than me. Unfamiliar document. The items you've discovered are exuding faint traits of magic. It might be best to return to the caravan to report this. Let me clear out this floor first, and then I will, game. What the fuck's that little guy? Numblebee? Ow! What the fuck?
You can't get me. Yeah.
Be Twitter memes. Oh, Fez. Okay, so that's just a dead end. God, I keep on forgetting you have to hold X to actually go through doors, otherwise you just bonk into them.
You can't get me.
But yeah, genuinely, like, if Atlas ever want to just, like, make just me in particular really happy, just do a collection of all the Dungeon Crawler RPGs that they did in the 90s. So, like, SMT 1, 2, and If, Persona 1. Oh, and maybe, like, for the sake of, like, showing their roots, include, the original, like, Majin Tensei, or Megami Tensei games.
I'm nervous.
And maybe the Lost Bible for all 2 people that have never played them before. Or not 2 people that want to play them, I should say.
Here I come. You can't get me.
Which, for the record, don't play the, like, Last Bible games. Only the 3rd one's okay.
Piece of cake.
Making a Dungeon Crawler RPG on the base OG Game Boy is like, okay, hey, if you can believe it, there's problems. Farmer's robes. I would say I should max out all the floors because there might be a trophy, but I know for a damn fact there isn't. This game's, like I said, this game's trophy list is literally just beat the game. That's it. There's no extra missable trophies. There's no 100%. There's no X amount of levels or battles or make so many. It's literally just play through the fucking game and you get all the trophies. Sane, that's the green-haired girl's name, Fez. Alright, so we can't unlock those 2 doors. So we will just go up and go to leave. And I'm curious if the sequel has the same sort of trophy list, but it literally just beat the fucking game. Because yeah, this game has a lot of trophies, and all the trophies are literally just advance the story slightly further.
Please wait. Piece of cake.
And then the fact that the beat the game trophy has the exact same completion percentage as the platinum should tell you enough. I think it's like 8.8% currently. And it's like they're both the exact same percentage. And you're like, oh gee, I wonder why.
Please wait. No. Another successful hunt.
There's a lot of Reimu X Star Apex, and I mean a lot, not time to play. Oh, fairs. I took 3 steps. I literally took 3 steps, game.
You can't get me. Another successful hunt. I'm nervous. Critical hit! Yes, victory!
These are going to be just the basic onions because we're back in the opening area.
Piece of cake.
Return from the base of the labyrinth, you'll be greeted with the expression results screen. The results will vary based on you turned safely, ran away, or were defeated by enemies. Let's go over what you can possibly gain and lose at this screen. First is your experience increase equal to 20% of total experience earned in the labyrinth. Next, your puppet soldier's HP and DP will be fully restored. However, missing limbs will not be recovered. Yet the fucking fear and hunger mechanic. Yay, I'm so happy that there are games out there that have you losing limbs that can, like, radically defect your characters. That's such a fun game mechanic. I love it so much. Finally, you can bring back mana you obtain in the labyrinth, though the amount can vary depending on how much you return to base. If you are defeated or forced to return to base, you will receive the following penalties. But if you are forced to return, a puppet soldier will lose a limb, you will lose some of your items, and the report will decline. Experiencing defeat can hinder your progress, so make sure you place a mud exit in a safe space for easier backtracking.
I did it! I'm stronger! Oh my, how'd I get so strong?
For those who didn't get my sarcasm, I fucking hate the mechanic of losing limbs. It's one of the things that just drove me up the fucking wall in Fear and Hunger. Sometimes you're just minding your business, an enemy shows out of nowhere, punches you once, oh whoops, you lost a fucking arm and you dropped your sword, shit. Like, thanks. Bastards. Maybe the second game would be better, but I genuinely fucking despised that mechanic. It was really half and half with Fear and Hunger. For everything I saw that I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, oh, this is kind of interesting. There was like another, I say half and half, that's being too nice. For every like one thing that I really liked about it, there was like another 3 things that just pissed me off. I get that's the point, for the record. Yeah, no worries. I get that's the point, that it's supposed to be like turbo unfair. But the thing is that you can still be really unfair, but make it satisfying to overcome it. And I felt fucking hollow when I beat Fear and Hunger. I was just like, man, that was a fucking adventure that I just suffered through. Cool. I only had to reset twice, though, so I'll take it. But I was just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but the problem is that any decision you make has consequences you're forced to deal with, regardless of how well or poorly thought out it is. And sometimes not making a choice because you're just minding your own fucking business will result in consequences. Like losing limbs. Oh, I'm so sorry I bumped into this random encounter and the enemy got to go first. Oh, I'm so grateful. Thanks for taking my leg away. You know, that's not fun. That's just there to piss you off. Yeah, no kidding. You know what? I'm gonna, instead of naming her after one of the heroes, I'm gonna name her after one of the antagonists. I say one of, the central antagonist of my book, Amelia Charlotte. I don't like it. I have to stress again, it's one of those things where I liked it enough to finish it, but I don't think I like it enough to ever touch ever again. That is the point, doesn't mean you have to like the point. Like, that's the easiest way to play. Like, I liked it enough to go through it, but equally, like, once I was done, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I need to play this ever again.
Always stay hydrated.
Yeah, chat, always stay hydrated.
Always stay hydrated. Come with me. Don't treat me like a little girl!
100% accuracy, alright?
Always stay...
I'll take that one. So I will try the second one. I know because I've seen some parts of it and some of the plot synopsis, and you know I can read the termina in its title that it borrows or at least parodises or at least is heavily inspired by a certain Legend of Zelda game, but I'm sure it will do its own thing within it and won't just be straight up Majora's Mask, even though it's called Termina and has a lot of similar characteristics. Vision, yeah. Your lucky number can be the number of death.
You better treat me right.
I mean, inspired is the best term here. As long as it's just, you know, heavily inspired and not, it not just feels like it's just ripping it off. But we'll see. Spice Falls, Fez. So I think, I feel like there was definitely a lot of good ideas present in it, which is why I'm prepared to try out the sequel, because I want to see how it grew, like how it grows as like for the developers. For the developer, even. Oh, my neck is like super stiff today. I think I slept weird. And it's not the reason I'm medicated. I'm medicated because my throat is shot. The Sulphur Cartel Fairs. Yeah, I haven't started it yet. I don't know when I will. Probably, like, honestly, probably Thursday when I'm not streaming. I'll just try, like, I'll just start it and see how I feel. Because tomorrow, I mean, I could do it tomorrow morning, but I want to, like, spend tomorrow morning getting ready for the afternoon stream. So probably Thursday, so I'm not streaming Thursday. Friday, Italia Yumiya comes out, so we'll be streaming that all day Friday, Saturday, and probably Sunday. I say probably Sunday because I might take it off because, you know, Monday will be the Persona 4 stream and that's super long. So for the sake of giving myself a break, I might, but we'll see. Maybe this full stop. Room surgery. Oh, well, that makes a lot more sense. I haven't taken anything heavy for the record, like medical-wise. It's literally just like basic shit. It's just, you know, I just woken up. I had food and then I had something and I'm like, alright, let's start streaming. Alright, so you do start level 1 when you make a new character. Good to know. I'm sure she'll catch up, though. It's like Witch Petition, and you can spend mana to make requests that Madame Joy will fulfill. You can request new Tracty skills, rename puppet soldiers, and much more. I recommend that you prioritize learning new skills. Okay. More requests will become available to progress the story, and you feel. Why does it cost 1,000 mana to rename one of your puppets? C4 removal and fusion. Spinal. Oh, Jesus, that sounds vicious. Reduce the difficulty of the games. Enemies will be weaker, you'll find less mana, and the exchange rate for mana reserves will be steeper. Increase the difficulty of the game. Enemies will be tougher, you'll find more mana, and the exchange rate for mana reserves will be relaxed. You know, I'm gonna leave these, if you can believe it. Hey, Jronja, I found some weird thing.
Madam Junior! Trekty is back!
It's part of your C4 compressors on your spine, whereas it's genetic. Woof.
What? Barely any time has passed. Give me the book.
You're being a bit too generous there, Jronja. It's not, barely any time has passed.
Which report is written on a blackened page? I see. While the Tractatus de Monstrum is exploring, its findings are recorded on a blackened page. Good to know.
Also, you see that square button that says voice? If you tap it at any point, it just resets the voice dialogue of this line, so...
I see. Your progress thus far is impressive, but these findings suggest that the flow of time is different down there. I don't know what to make of this. Still, it would seem the Labyrinth's reputation is not entirely unearned.
That's my usual devil's luck way. Hospital one time was best in disguise. So I'm fucking Nagato incarnate, bro. No, you need to start testing your bad luck. Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll die. Don't. That's a joke. Don't pull a Nagato. Oh, if I am the ultimate lucky student, I can just say that I'm not gonna die if I put 5 bullets in this revolver and spin the barrel and play Russian roulette on myself, and then lives. Fucking hate Nagato, that little bitch. I've gone to hospital. Oof. Yeah, Fez.
And this Tractatus de Monstrum appears to be the genuine article.
Good job, Tracty. Looks like you're the real deal.
Various items that Tracty obtained begin to materialize into existence, if by magic.
So these are some of the treasures the labyrinth contains. These items could not possibly be products of this world.
You can tell by looking at them? They look normal to me. How can you tell?
I'm all about finding greater good luck. Oh, yeah, right, that aspect.
If you could see the flow of mana as I can, you'd see that these items are practically overflowing with mana.
Wow!
Ah, yes. Tracty, I shall open your eyes so that you too may see the magical power these items
Nagato,
possess.
mister. I got cancer, but I won the lottery! And you're like, what the fuck is this dialogue? Why is this a conversation you're telling me about? And for the record, for anyone who hasn't played Danganronpa 2, that's legit a fucking conversation you have with Nagato. He's fucking insane. He has bad luck immediately followed by stupendous good luck, and so he treats everything like it's a all happy-go-lucky. And I'm like, dude, you're literally dying, but what do you mean? Johnny places her hand on Tracty and murmurs a mysterious incantation. It kind of tickles. I think there's a fear. Potassium deficiency. Oof. Oh, you gotta start eating your bananas, dude.
The rarity of certain items. Bring any rare items you find to me. Then again, if you had such items when I reviewed your findings.
Oh,
I know.
so I just had to check something quickly.
Your will is my will, Tracty, and I assure you, I will put.
Shush, I hate bananas. You know, kind of same. I don't hate them. I'll have them if I have to, but if I can have anything else, I will.
Madam Drunia, you called him Tracty. That's my name for him. I came up with it all by myself.
Shut up.
Textures, bro,
If you
yeah.
encounter any difficulties during your exploration, report to me, and I will repair you as necessary.
Huh? Madam Drunia, someone's outside.
Open the door.
Yes? Who is it?
Please forgive my sudden intrusion. Is this where I might find Great Witch Baba Yaga?
Oh? Oh! Indeed, you stand before Great Witch Baba Yaga. And you are?
My name is Klaus Carter. I serve the governor of this town. My master has sent me to escort you to his residence, ma'am.
His master? Oh, the man who wrote the letter. Damn it. Still, I can't exactly refuse him. I apologize for not visiting sooner. I did not know where your master resides. May I ask you to escort me?
Certainly, ma'am. That is why I am here. Please, come with me.
It's interesting. I guess like Dusk Witch would like not go down as well, but going by Baba Yaga doesn't seem like fantastic either.
Something the matter?
You said your master is the governor of this town, but is your master also a business owner?
Yes, but his shops are in remote parts of town. For this reason, my master's wealth is actually quite modest.
He says having a butler.
Oh, I should not say such things to a guest. This, in fact, is my master's finest shop. I do hope you'll shop here during your stay.
What a big shop, Madam Dronia! Huge even! It's got a bunch of stuff for sale!
My master is just ahead, in his study. This way, please.
Lord's Mansion, parlor.
Please wait here. I shall summon the acting governor right
Acting? Where's the actual governor?
Acting, governor?
Yeah, Johnny are on the same wavelength.
Yes. Oh, did I neglect to mention that earlier? To my knowledge, this town has never had an official governor. The acting governor is the master of this town.
Ah, Klaus, you've returned. Have you brought Madame
This
Baba
is-
Yaga? Oh.
What's his fucking name? This is like Sophie's best friend in Atlas Sophie. You know, not Claudia, the bloke. That's just him with a mustache. You know what I mean?
Yes, Master Patrone. Great witch
Oscar?
Baba Yaga
Yeah, that's just
stands
Oscar
before
with a stash.
Why, I was not expecting her to be so beautiful.
Thank you for summoning me. I am Baba Yaga, and this is my apprentice, Luca. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yes, like she said, I'm Luca. I'm Madame Baba Yaga's apprentice.
I read your letter, and I believe I understand the broad strokes of your request. Explore the mysterious labyrinth and bring back rare magical items. That is what you want, yes?
Precisely. As a great witch, is it within your power to grant that request?
But of course. Why else would I make the perilous trek across the western mountains?
Wonderful. But I must say, I never expected a famous great witch to be so young, beautiful. I was told you were a powerful witch, so
You imagined an old witch, got it.
old crone. Forgive my impertinence, but are you really Baba Yaga?
Master Patrone, that is a rude question. Powerful witches can use magic to look as young as they please.
I understand your reservations, but I assure you, I am the real Baba Yaga. Once I deliver the results of my exploration, that should ease any doubts you may have. However, I would prefer that you address me by my alias, Dronia. People would panic if they learned a witch was among them. My true identity must be kept secret.
Perhaps you're right. Anti-witch bigotry still runs deep here. Now then, have you seen the Well of Kalaza?
Yes. In fact, I sent an underling down there earlier to assess the situation.
I see. People know to avoid that place. It would be problematic if someone saw you. 568 people are recorded as having died exploring the labyrinth. That count may actually be 10 times higher. Those who have returned alive number fewer than 10. And that's because they ran away. And those cowards would just ramble on about onions fishing for dead flesh or some giant woman in a swamp. Best not to concern ourselves with the ravings of madmen. The only man to reach the bottom of the labyrinth learned a secret so terrible, it compelled him to write a book.
You speak of the Tractatus de Monstrum.
So, you know. Do you happen to have the Tractatus de Monstrum?
Unfortunately, no. However, I'm
Yeah,
certain
she's not gonna be that honest with them. It's like she's only just met them. Of course, she's gonna have some cards close to her chest.
You just let Baba Yaga worry about that. Ah, yes. I also found a very interesting item.
Dronia delicately takes the acting governor's hand into her own and places a small yellow box in his palm.
I do not know if this has any monetary value, but nonetheless, I hope you will accept this gift.
Oh, you already found something. I knew I made the right choice in seeking your aid, Great Witch.
Your acting governor holds the box to his ear and begins to shake it.
Shuffle noises?
Please, handle that with care. The contents are a mystery even to me. I advise against being too rough with it.
Oh, I see. Klaus, put this somewhere safe.
Understood.
By the way, we passed rows of shops on our way here. Do you own and operate those businesses as well?
Ah, well, that's actually my primary trade. I was once a merchant, but I became the acting governor after the former governor mysteriously vanished.
Yes, acting. I see. Could I trouble you to exchange currency? I didn't fully prepare before coming here.
Of course, you won't find a better exchange rate for Ciel silver coins than my shops.
Ciel silver coins. I've never heard of that currency before.
What? Oh, of course you haven't. This is a remote town, after all.
Then, how much can I get in exchange for 300 Halt's Kingdom gold coins?
Halt's Kingdom gold coins. I've never heard of that currency. Let me see.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Does no one talk to any other neighboring kingdom? What do you mean you all don't know each other's currencies? Come on.
Well, this gold appears to be high quality. I'd say they're worth about 1,000 Ciel silver coin.
Surely you jest. This is the official currency of the Halt's Kingdom. It must be worth at least 6,000.
Be that as it may, this is a remote town, and the Halt's Kingdom has no jurisdiction here.
Stubborn oaf. I understand. Then will you allow me to open a theater in town? I would do so at my caravan near the well.
I can confirm that Baba Yaga, I mean Madame Dronya, has in fact parked her caravan there.
My, I cannot let that stand. Approaching the well is forbidden. I shall have it removed at once.
Pardon me, Klaus. May I have a glass of water? My throat is parched from my long
Oh, she's going to get the
journey.
mayor alone and go, listen here, you little bitch. The caravan's staying there.
Yes, of course. I will bring it right away. Just a moment.
Gals briskly turned on his heels and left the room. Now the door's closed.
Now where was I?
Junior raises her hand and her eyes glow in eerie crimson.
Acting Governor Petrone, will you allow me to open a theater in town? I would do so at my caravan near the well.
Petron's eyes flutter, unable to remain their focus.
Of course. You cannot live among us as a witch.
Among us.
Your cover story will be that you are a traveling performer. Very well. I will authorize you to open and operate your theater near the well.
I will fulfill your request and leave Refrain before the Conquer Trees bloom. Thus, it would be prudent if I could avoid paying taxes.
Bro, while she's at it, she's like, I'm not paying taxes.
Your shop will purchase anything I find in the labyrinth, regardless of market
Oh my
value.
god.
It will stable my
Dronya.
house as well.
She's like, I will stay where I want, I will not pay taxes, you will give me money.
Now, as far as exchanging currency is concerned, does 10,000 Ciel silver coins sound fair to you?
Well, though I have every intention of supporting your expedition, that amount seems,
The light in Patron's eyes seems to dim as Jonya's eyes burn brighter.
deal. My shop will buy the items you find underground, and you will receive 10,000 silver coins up front.
Thank you. You are a tough but fair negotiator. Also,
I will pay a high price for any amazing magic items you find.
I understand. Though this arrangement is but temporary.
This man's gonna come back to his senses and go, what the fuck did I just agree to? Patron comes to his senses, he looks around with wide-eyed bewilderment, unable to process what had just transpired.
Huh?
Madame Dronya, Your water, as requested. Ah, and Master Patrone, your dinner is prepared.
Oh, right. Forgive me, Madame Dronia. I feel lightheaded and would very much like to sit down. This town has rules that I have yet to explain to you. Perhaps we can discuss them over dinner? Come, let us continue our conversation.
Clutching his head, he staggers away.
Madame Dronia, may I escort you to the dining room?
Unfortunately, I must take my leave. I still have much left to do.
Then I will come for you tomorrow to stable your horse and finalize the currency exchange. Wait. There is one rule you must observe if you intend to stay in this town. When the evening bell rings 3 times, lock your doors and do not open them until morning.
Duly noted. Good night. Let's go, Luca.
Yes, ma'am. Good night, mister.
Obtained attractive skill clairvoyance and visibility. You can now see the rarity of items that contain magical power. See items underground in the labyrinth. Okay. This is the only major market in Refrain, but it stocks many items for you to purchase. Its inventory will change every so often, so make sure you visit it regularly. Here you can sell the items you find in the labyrinth for silver. This is the only way to make money. Also, we have 10,000 silver, so yeah, he did owe his promise. Weapons tend to not fetch a high price due to low demand, but there might be other uses for them. God, 2,000 HP, damn. Revives a broken doll. Will not work if the head's destroyed. Fucking Jesus. It flies up your nose and dissolves. Also gets rid of poison. It is a calming effect. Heals confused, heals abyss, heals stench. Alright, we'll save and we'll go back in. We'll do one more, like, explore around. I don't know how long that will take, and then wrap up there. So a shorter-ish stream. But like I said, this is literally just a bonus stream because I really just wanted to play a dungeon RPG for a bit. It was a screen from which you dispatch the raiders to a labyrinth. You'd like to direct your attention to reinforcement and mana density. Reinforcement can be used in many different ways in the labyrinth. More on this later. After spending reinforcement to dispatch your brigade, leftover RF can be used in the labyrinth. Mana is actually condensed miasma, and it's a source of all magic power. Mana can be gathered underground, but if you gather too much, bad things happen. Mana density shows the amount of mana you possess before those bad things start to happen. So mana, also, if I have 5,655 mana, shit will kick off. So it's basically, it's like a stamina, but reverse. Oh, there's an objective marker now. Allow me to explain a new skill you have learned, as well as the field controls and enemy encounters. You have learned 2 new trace abilities, Eyes Everywhere and Visibility. Visibility will allow you to see enemy symbols as they move about the field. Oh, cool. Eyes Everywhere will display enemy symbols in the minimap on the top right of the screen. The minimap will display terrain information as you walk and track the movement of nearby enemy symbols. Press R1 plus down to view a full map of the floor you're currently on. When you move in the field, each enemy symbols will move too. If you make contact with each other, battle will start. Enemy symbols usually wander the field, but some are stationed in specific areas where they patrol for intruders. If an enemy discovers you, it will start to approach you, but if you're strong enough, it will run away. If you surprise an enemy as it's patrolling, the enemy might be too startled to act when the battle starts. Something to think about. Conversely, if your patrolling enemy attacks you from behind, you'll be ambushed and your puppet soldiers may not be able to react. If you run into a wall trying to flee from an enemy, the enemy can ambush you easier. Always keep a clear head in stressful situations. Sometimes your path will be blocked by debris on the ground. You can break through it, but be careful of nearby enemies. Stand by and hide. If you press square on the field, you will stand by for a turn. When time passes, but you stand by, you can start around enemies. However, enemies will still notice you while you stand by. In such instances, press the L1 button to hide. You cannot hide right now, but you can obtain the silent steps through the witch petition screen. While hiding, you have a small chance to avoid being detected by enemies. Higher ranked silent steps will increase the chance. These techniques are crucial for overcoming difficult enemies in the labyrinth. Oh, I see. On the top left. So I can do this to check status. Do this for equipment. Do this for items. And then that to just bring up the map. Oh, I see. Now there are enemies around. Hey, buddy. Oh, and that's what that ding is. The ding is they spotted you. I was wondering what that ding we've been hearing was.
You can't get me!
Well fought, everyone.
Oh, this motherfucker is pursuing me. He's like, where you going, bitch? Look at it. He's like, where the fuck you going?
Ready or not?
There!
Yeah! Yes! Victory!
This feels good.
Attack an enemy from behind or the side to surprise it.
I'm nervous.
Yeah!
Yes! Victory!
So I'm filling in all the boxes because I always do this. Is that better than the bell we have? I need to get into the habit of using the shortcut menu. Oh, right. I've been using lamps, not bells. Bells is something else.
One, two, three, go! Critical hit!
Ellie just goes wild. Oh, I feel like I hit Ellie shout critical hit more than literally anyone else.
Please wait. Ta! Another successful hunt.
A fiercely damaged sword. Oh, I run it. Yeah. Also, I ran through the door into its back. That's kind of funny.
Ah! Here I come. Another successful hunt.
Oh, there's story here? You're getting used to battling. There's still a lot of elements to go over, so I'll introduce some of them now. Resonance and Echo status effects and critical gore. Continuously attacking the enemy can trigger bonus effects such as Resonance and Echo. Resonance enhances your basic attack, and Echo enhances your donum effects. Mastering these effects is key to winning battles. There's also status effects. This is nothing new. Poison, you take damage over time. Illusion will be unable to land attacks, so blind. Abyss will be unable to, so silence. Confuse will have no control of their actions, yep. Startle lowers a character's stats and make the action more likely to fail. Oh, okay. That's weak. And affects enemy visibility and lowers your rapport with allies. Fucking, that's funny. You smell like shit, so your teammates don't want to hang out with you. So much of that. Status effects will heal on their own during and after battle, but you can also heal them using Donum or Reinforcement. You can use a Reinforcement Defense or Healing Donum to treat most statuses except Abyss and Stench. Yeah, if you stink, bitch, you need some deodorant for that. Let's also explain how the missing parts work. You may have already experienced this, don't say that. When you land a hit attack on an enemy, sometimes you will land a critical hit and deal bonus damage. Critical hits have a chance to remove body parts. When this happens, it's called critical gore. When a critical gore occurs, the target may lose a limb or other body parts, and this will reduce their stats and max HP. Use a weapon with a high crit chance to inflict critical gore on your enemies and greatly weaken them. Be aware that your brigade can be affected by this too. Losing HP and stats will put you in a dangerous position. Puppet soldiers can still fight despite their missing parts, but you should return to base and repair them before things get too dicey. No, it's fine. We're never gonna have... Okay, this guy is coming up here. We're never gonna have that to worry about.
I'm nervous. You can't get me. Ha!
Well fought, everyone.
But considering it hasn't happened yet, like I haven't lost a body part, makes me hope that it's, you know, better balanced than a certain other game I played that had it. I imagine it is, because, you know, this game probably isn't designed to be unfair, it's just a mechanic, but still.
I'm nervous. Another successful hunt.
Oh, that's respawning enemies, interesting.
Time to fight.
So it's not limited.
Yeah. Piece of cake.
This feels good.
I'm nervous. Ha! You can't get me. Yeah.
Well fought, everyone.
To be fair, without wanting to speak too soon, this game isn't too tough in general. Like, there's yet to be anything that's been kind of scary. You should equip anything you find. No shit.
Ready or not. Yeah. Another successful hunt. Oh my! How'd I get so strong?
It's a 100-day-old bread. What is it, a fucking Subway sandwich? Yeah, don't eat that. Oh, that might be plot. Okay, we'll come back.
I'm nervous.
I think like once I wrap the stream, I think it will only make it this a one-off, like just like a fun extra thing that we try. But I probably will play more of it off screen because I am having a good enough time. It's scratching the itch of me wanting another dungeon crawler, and unlike Mary Skelter Final, it's not making me rip my hair out every 5 seconds for being like ball-bustingly difficult.
1, 2, 3, go!
I said Mary Skelter Final isn't difficult. It's more that it's just a grind wall. There are so many instances where it's just like, hey, you're not proceeding right now until you level up a bit. And you're like, cool, thanks. I'm glad this is a thing. A mage pact, okay.
Ready or not?
There!
Ah! Here I come! Yes! Victory!
Time to fight.
And I do want to emphasize, in the same vein that there's a few other games that I have, like, commitments and kind of, like, stream promises, if they ever get released or ported, I will cover them. That kind of applies to, like, every SMT game that's not been re-released. Like, the only reason why I haven't done Nocturne streaming-wise is because I've got a Let's Play of it, so I'm in no rush. I'll do it eventually, because I love that game. But yeah, that rule applies to every SMT game. If they port SMT 1, I will stream SMT 1. If they port 2, I'll stream 2. Literally, like, any SMT game I am down for. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. Okay.
Miss me! Yeah, there's my opening. You can't get me. You can't. Naughty, naughty. Ha! You can't get me. Yeah.
How's that thing not dead? No, we can rush the rest of these guys. And there's Ellie with another crit. Fucking this psycho.
Well fought, everyone.
Do I have anything to restore? No, I don't think we do. I was going to say anything to restore Donham, but no, we don't. Assault Peter? What the fuck's that? Sealed hammer? Or we have to, like, study that item or whatever first then. Oh, is it just loot? Yeah. Oh! Hey, 2 trophies just popped, by the way, for falling down further.
I can still fight.
fucking mistake has been made. We need to get up. Back up to safety. Well, I hope you're not too strong.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too. That was terrifying. Oh. Hey, this might be a balked run. I might have just like fucked us by falling in there. Yep. Fucking annihilated. Oh, we lost a body part, damn. Missing limbs, you repaired them all? Puppet soldiers can't use that? Yeah. I think that's a good point to call it. We did about 2 hours, I just got fucking destroyed, but yeah. This game is interesting, and I do want to play more of it. I'm not going to keep that failure, though, if you can believe it. I am going to... just go back to the title screen. But hey, yes, if you fall down pits, you fucking fall down them and take full damage and can die. But yeah, I'm going to wrap that up. I was supposed to do like a smaller stream. This game is interesting. I'm not going to stream more of it, but I'm definitely going to play more of it in my spare time, because this is something I can just play on my off days. It's just something to work on. But that'll do for me. But yeah, it was oh, you can check all the skills here, cool. But yeah, this is a fun game. It's not exactly what I wanted for a dungeon crawler, but I know what I want is Shin Megami Tensei, and that's the trouble. And I'm not going to get that, so I have to call it there. But regardless, thank you for joining me on this shorter, more like random-ass stream. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to be streaming later than usual. I usually stream at 9 AM, but I'll be streaming at 3 PM instead. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, God, I'm boiling. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. But until next time, you guys take care now. Peace.